As we grow older, even the smallest choices in our diet can make a big difference, sometimes in ways we don't expect. Take lemons, for example. A simple squeeze in your tea or a splash in your water feels fresh and healthy, and often it is. Lemons are rich in vitamin C, they can support your joints, and they're wonderful for your immune system. But here's the catch. When paired with the wrong foods, that same lemon can quietly upset digestion, trigger sugar spikes, or even add strain to your kidneys. And most people never realize the connection. That's why today we'll uncover which food combinations with lemon you should avoid, and which ones can actually strengthen your health after 60. If you love lemon water in the morning, or enjoy sprinkling it on your meals, this could be one of the most useful health tips you'll ever hear. Before we begin, I'd love to know, do you already use lemon regularly? If yes, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0. And while you're here, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more simple, science-backed tips that help you stay strong, independent, and full of energy. Now, let's talk about the first food that doesn't mix well with lemon: dairy. Think of milk, yogurt, cheese, or even that creamy touch in your morning coffee. For most of us, these foods were part of childhood, comforting, wholesome, and always seen as healthy. But when dairy meets the citric acid in lemon, the proteins curdle. Inside your stomach, that can feel like heaviness, bloating, or food that just doesn't sit right. For younger people with strong digestion, this may go unnoticed. But as we age, our natural enzymes and stomach acids slow down, making it much harder to process those curdled proteins. I remember an older friend, Mr. Harris, who believed a warm glass of milk with lemon at night was cleansing. Instead, he woke up bloated and restless almost every morning. When he switched to soothing chamomile tea, the difference was remarkable. The lesson here is simple. Avoid adding lemon directly into dairy. Skip the lemony yogurt bowls and creamy lemon pasta unless it's been fully cooked. And if you enjoy lemon water, give your stomach a break. Wait at least an hour after having dairy before drinking it. Now, let's move to the next common pairing: sugar, cakes, pastries, or that spoonful in your tea. Refined sugar is hard to avoid, but when combined with lemon, especially after 60, it can work against your health. Lemon's acidity slows the way your body processes glucose. That means sugar lingers longer in your blood, leading to sudden spikes, energy crashes, or even dizziness. This is especially concerning if you live with diabetes or prediabetes, something nearly 1 in 4 adults over 65 face. Even without a diagnosis, our bodies naturally become less sensitive to insulin with age, which makes this combination even harder to manage. In fact, studies show that acidic foods can reduce insulin sensitivity by as much as 20% when paired with refined carbs. That's enough to leave you unusually tired, hungry again too soon, or dealing with unpredictable sugar swings. And over the years, these small changes can put extra strain on your pancreas and raise the risk of more serious conditions. A dear friend of mine, Daniel, had a habit that seemed harmless. Every afternoon, he'd fix himself a big glass of lemonade, fresh lemons, a little water, and 2 heavy spoonfuls of sugar. It was his pick-me-up, but after a while, he noticed something troubling. Instead of feeling refreshed, he was drained, drowsy, and fighting to keep his eyes open after meals. When his doctor ran some tests, the truth came out. His blood sugar was spiking high, then crashing hard. No wonder he felt exhausted. Once Daniel swapped that sugary lemonade for simple lemon water and enjoyed his sweets at a separate time, his afternoons transformed. He had more energy, a clearer mind, and even slept better at night. It was proof that sometimes the smallest changes bring the biggest relief. Here's something to keep in mind. Lemons are wonderful on their own, or paired with nature's sweetness like berries or apples. But mixing lemon with white sugar, syrups, candies, or pastries is a recipe for blood sugar swings, especially as we get older. If you do enjoy a sweet treat, give your body some time before adding lemon. Your energy will thank you. Now, let's talk about another hidden mix: one that often surprises people. Foods like spinach, beets, and even peanuts are healthy by themselves, yet when combined with lemon too often, they can quietly create trouble for your kidneys. The reason? They're high in oxalates. When oxalates meet lemon's citric acid, they can form crystals that may lead to kidney stones. For older adults, this risk is higher because our kidneys naturally slow down with age. The National Kidney Foundation even points out that people over 60 are much more likely to struggle with stones, and diet plays a major role. I remember Margaret, a 68-year-old neighbor, who swore by her morning beet juice with lemon. She believed it was cleansing her body. But after 2 painful hospital visits, she realized the healthy habit was actually hurting her kidneys. When she kept her lemon water but replaced the beets, the pain vanished, and her energy slowly returned. The lesson here is not to avoid spinach or beets altogether. Instead, enjoy them with olive oil or vinegar, and save lemon for other meals. And of course, drink plenty of water. If you've ever had kidney stones, it's wise to be extra careful and talk to your doctor before combining lemon with oxalate-rich foods regularly. But here's the uplifting part. Lemon can also be a powerful partner when used wisely. One of the best pairings, especially after 60, is raw honey. Unlike processed honey in plastic bottles, raw honey is alive with enzymes, antioxidants, and natural healing properties. When blended into warm, not hot lemon water, it creates a soothing tonic trusted for generations. This gentle drink supports digestion, calms inflammation, and strengthens immunity, while wrapping you in comfort. As we age, digestion naturally slows because our stomach produces less acid. Lemon helps restart the process, while raw honey coats the stomach, making meals easier to handle. And together, honey's healing compounds and lemon's vitamin C give your immune system the gentle daily lift it needs. My neighbor Peter, who's 72, never skips his morning ritual of warm lemon water with a spoon of raw honey. He says it keeps his throat clear, his stomach steady, and even prevents the seasonal cough that used to bother him every fall. For him, it's been nothing short of life-changing. If you'd like to try it, here's a simple way. Squeeze half a lemon into a mug, add a teaspoon of raw honey, and pour in comfortably warm water. Stir gently, sip slowly, and let it ease you into the day. Just remember, don't use boiling water. Too much heat destroys the precious enzymes in honey. This calming ritual is more than a drink. It's a small act of self-care that sets the tone for a healthier, happier day. Now we're stepping into what I like to call golden territory, and I mean that literally. Let's talk about turmeric, that bright yellow spice many of us recognize from the kitchen. For thousands of years, it's been used in traditional medicine, not just for flavor, but for healing. Turmeric has a warm, earthy taste, but its real strength lies deeper, its ability to fight inflammation. And here's the interesting part. When you combine turmeric with lemon and just a pinch of black pepper, the benefits multiply in ways most people don't realize. Turmeric contains curcumin, the secret ingredient that eases inflammation, protects cells, and supports memory. But here's the catch. On its own, curcumin isn't absorbed well. Without help, most of it just passes through. That's where lemon and black pepper step in. Lemon's acidity wakes up the curcumin, while black pepper contains piperine, which can boost absorption by up to 2,000%. Yes, 2,000. That means your body can actually use the turmeric instead of losing it. For people over 60, this trio can make a world of difference. Why? Because low-grade inflammation is often the hidden driver behind stiff joints, heart problems, even memory decline. And let's not forget the liver. As we age, it works overtime, filtering out medicines, processed foods, and stress. Lemon and turmeric together give it the support needed to clear out waste and keep energy flowing. My Aunt Kathy, who's 67, struggled with sore, stiff hands for years. Simple things like opening a jar felt like a battle. She began a golden tonic each morning: warm water, half a lemon, a quarter teaspoon of turmeric, a pinch of black pepper, sometimes cinnamon. Within weeks, she noticed less stiffness and more pep. It became as natural as brushing her teeth. If you'd like to try it, start small. Turmeric has a strong flavor and can stain, so a little goes a long way. Stir it well before sipping. Think of it as a golden boost to your morning. A little zing, a little spice, and a lot of healing. And speaking of warmth, there's another partner for lemon worth talking about: ginger. Ginger has long been one of nature's most trusted remedies. It warms the body, improves circulation, and soothes digestion. When paired with lemon in warm water, the two create a powerful drink, especially for those over 60 dealing with sluggish digestion, stiff joints, or cold hands and feet. It works so well because ginger contains gingerols and shogaols, which fight inflammation and improve blood flow. Lemon adds vitamin C, supports immunity, and nudges metabolism. Together, they form a tonic that feels like a hug from the inside out. As we age, circulation slows down. Blood vessels lose flexibility, and many older adults feel chilly even when the room is warm. A lemon ginger drink can help open vessels, improve flow, and bring warmth back to the fingers and toes. But it doesn't stop there. Ginger also supports digestion. It helps your stomach make enzymes and keeps food moving smoothly, while lemon stimulates bile to break down fats. So, if you often feel bloated, heavy, or gassy, this drink can bring real relief. Studies show ginger helps food move through the stomach faster, reducing discomfort, while also easing arthritis stiffness when used regularly. To try it at home, slice about half an inch of fresh ginger and add it to a mug with lemon juice. Pour in warm water, let it steep 5 to 10 minutes, and sip slowly. If you like a touch of sweetness, add a little raw honey. Then you've got 3 powerful ingredients in one soothing cup. So now you can see the bigger picture. Lemon isn't just a sour little fruit. When combined wisely with turmeric, honey, or ginger, it becomes a true ally for your health. Whether it's helping digestion, calming inflammation, or simply keeping your body energized, these gentle pairings can make life feel lighter and more comfortable. And the best part? At this stage of life, it's not about strict diets or big sacrifices. It's about listening to your body and making small choices that add up to real change. If today's tips gave you something new to think about, let us know in the comments. Type 1 if you learned something helpful, or 0 if you're curious to try it yourself. And if you haven't yet, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the simple wellness tips we share. Take good care of yourself, because you truly deserve to feel your best every single day.